السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. The next verse that will be recited in the following rak'ah is very, very, very important to us, especially with the upcoming elections. When the companions were in Mecca, we know what they went through from persecution and from propaganda, being ridiculed and portrayed as demons, as people who are there to create mischief in society. And such is the consistent reaction of the people who reject prophets. Propaganda. You are this and you are that. So they call the Prophet ﷺ a sorcerer, a liar, a poet. They called him, or they accused him of creating division in society, causing the child to rebel against their parents, etc. And you can imagine, as we know in the current climate, especially with the last elections, what it feels like to be bullied in that way. False lies, like the war on terror. Any Muslim knows, and anyone who knows a Muslim, knows that this war on terror was something that was completely fabricated. And who knows, we know what the goal is behind that. Portraying Muslims as demons. They're out to get you. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us how to deal with this. And I want you to really pay attention to this verse because it's so valuable. Every verse in the Quran is very valuable, but this verse is very valuable to us, especially to the youth. Pay attention to this. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says the following: قُلْ لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا يَغْفِرُوا لِلَّذِينَ لَا يَرْجُونَ أَيَّامَ اللَّهِ لِيَجْزِيَ قَوْمًا بِمَا كَانُوا يَكْسِبُونَ. Tell the believers to forgive those, and pay attention how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala words this. Forgive those. Forgive doesn't mean turn the other cheek, not necessarily. If we have the ability to enter and be part of the system, to be politically active, socially active, to reject the treatment, any type of treatment, then go for it. That's not what forgiveness means. Rather, this is talking to our hearts and our minds. Don't let what they say get to you. Why? And how does Allah describe His people? لا يرجون أيام الله. They have nothing to look forward to. They don't have anything to them. They have no relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Thus, there's nothing for them to look forward to. We know when you research bullies tend to be people who are missing something very important, very critical to a human's life, such as love from parents, such as the presence of both parents. Bullies tend to be people who are going through trauma, and they express their pains by bullying someone else. They're missing something. So the bullies of Islam, they are missing something very important, and that is hope in a greater power. We as Muslims always have hope, because Allah always exists. So long as Allah exists, and He will always exist, there's always something for us to look forward to. There's always something for us to appreciate. We don't need to have reactionary, right? We don't need to be a reactionary community. Meaning if, the administration starts spewing hate against Muslims and painting us in a very untrue way, it doesn't mean we have to react by going to the complete left. We don't have to do that. Why? We have something. We have something that's enough to counsel our hearts and our pains and to help us deal and navigate with all of these situations. We believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we believe that anyone who attacks Islam or bullies Muslims, we know that every word, every evil that they spew, any pain that we feel is rewarded by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We know that our situation will always become better because we are Muslims, the friends of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَلَا تَهِنُوا وَلَا تَحْزَنُوا وَأَنْتُمُ الْأَعْلَوْنَ إِن كُنْتُم مُؤْمِنِينَ. This is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells the believers after they were defeated in Uhud. Do not be sad. Do not weaken. You are the higher ones. if you're believers. You lost a battle, okay, life goes on. But when you lost that battle, did you lose the greater cause, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Did that affect your position with Allah or where you're going in the next life? On the contrary, it helped your situation. So when we hear, and then elections are coming up, the debates are going to start, who knows what's going to happen. But remember this verse. Sticks and stones, right, may break my bones, but names don't hurt. If they're going to start spewing hate against us, okay, you're increasing my good deeds. You're increasing what Allah is promising me. That's the result. قُلْ لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا يَغْفِرُوا لِلَّذِينَ لَا يَرْجُونَ أَيَّامَ اللَّهِ. Tell the believers to forgive. Develop a maturity in dealing with other people, in dealing with the enemy. Do not look at it in a pessimistic way. Look at it in an optimistic way. That even though this person or these people or this group they're showing animosity towards us, all they are doing in reality is giving us more good deeds, making our iman stronger. That's what's happening. We have something to hope for. We have something to look forward to. That is Allah, and Allah is always there. Rather, we feel sorry for them. They are missing out, not us. SubhanAllah. This verse teaches us maturity, how to deal with the situation. Do not, youth, to the young adults. The Muslim community is going way off to the left. And I mean that ideologically, not politically. We don't have to be that way, nor should we. And sometimes that gets into, the red zone. We have all we need, and that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If we can understand that, internalize it, and feel it in the heart, then sticks and stones, names will never hurt us. Let them say what they want to. They're only strengthening our cause. Like prophets, the more their people tried attacking them, the stronger that they became. And we see this in the life of the Prophet ﷺ and the lives of the companions. Salawatullahi wa salamuhu ala nabiyyina. The one who endured all of this so that we can have a model, an image to look after. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us the strength and the maturity and the iman to deal with any challenge that comes. And any challenge that comes to us, then we know if we deal with it properly with iman, remembering that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is our friend, right? He is our wali, He is our protector, then we'll be just fine. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to allow us to be among those individuals who forgive all those who spew the hate. Evil will always be there, the haters will always hate. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us among those who look forward and are hopeful to what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promises the believers and has to offer us. Wa sallallahu ala Muhammad wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. A few announcements.